In this episode, we explore 3 meaningful objects in Nichiren Buddhist practice. Let's begin with the bell, which you might hear rung during ceremonies or personal practice. When you ring the bell, its clear tone purifies the space around you. The sound cuts through mental clutter and scattered thoughts. It creates a moment of clarity where your mind can settle and focus. Think about this. Sound has power to shift our internal state. A harsh noise makes us tense. Gentle music soothes our nerves. The bell's tone works similarly, bringing a quality of peace to your practice space. The bell also marks transitions. It signals the beginning of practice, calling your attention to the present moment. It announces the end of chanting, creating a clear boundary between practice and daily activities. This clear marking helps your mind shift gears. You're no longer thinking about work or chores. You're entering sacred time dedicated to your spiritual growth. The sound of the bell connects you to something vast. In Buddhist teaching, sound represents the expression of universal truth. When you hear the bell, you're touching the fundamental rhythm of existence itself. Many bells feature symbolic decorations. Lotus petals might adorn the surface, representing purity emerging from muddy water. Sanskrit characters may appear, pointing to ancient wisdom passed through generations. These symbols remind you that your practice connects to a deep tradition. You're not alone in this journey. Countless practitioners across time have rung similar bells with similar aspirations. Now consider this. Let's talk about the prayer beads, called juzu or nenju in Japanese. These beads serve as both practical tool and spiritual reminder during your practice. Most prayer beads contain 108 beads strung together. This specific number holds meaning. It represents the 108 earthly desires that bind human beings to suffering. As you move through the beads during chanting, you're symbolically working through these obstacles. Each bead becomes a small victory over delusion and attachment. One larger bead sits at the meeting point where the strand connects. This is called the parent bead, or guru bead. It represents your teacher, or the wisdom that guides your practice. The beads help you maintain focus during longer chanting sessions. Your fingers move from bead to bead, giving your body something to do. This physical activity actually helps your mind stay present. Without the beads, you might lose count or drift into distraction. The tactile sensation of each bead grounds you in the present moment. Your practice becomes more concentrated and effective. Here's the truth. The beads also remind you of interconnection. Each bead represents a living being in the universe. As your fingers touch each one, you're acknowledging your connection to all life. This awareness naturally expands your compassion. You're not just chanting for yourself. Your practice embraces the entire web of existence that includes all beings. Nichiren Daishonin taught that using beads during practice deepens concentration. He emphasized keeping your mind focused while counting repetitions. The beads make this easier and more natural. The beads become a companion in your practice. Over time, they absorb the energy of countless hours of sincere chanting. Holding them connects you to all those precious moments of devotion. Listen to this. Now we turn to the Gohonzon, the object of devotion, which stands at the very heart of Nichiren Buddhist practice. The Gohonzon is a scroll inscribed with sacred characters. It embodies the essence of the Lotus Sutra, the highest teaching of Buddhism. But it's far more than paper and ink. Nichiren Daishonin called the Gohonzon a living entity. Through chanting before it, you awaken the Buddha nature already present within your own life. The Gohonzon serves as a mirror, reflecting your highest potential. When you face the Gohonzon and chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, something profound occurs. You're not worshipping an external object. You're recognizing the enlightened nature that exists in your own being. The Gohonzon represents 3 essential elements working together. First comes the law itself, the ultimate truth governing all existence. Second comes the object that makes this law visible and tangible. Third comes you, the person who realizes this truth through practice. These 3 elements cannot be separated. The Gohonzon without a practitioner is just paper. A practitioner without the Gohonzon lacks a focal point. The law without both remains abstract and inaccessible. Together, they create a dynamic relationship. You bring faith and effort. The Gohonzon provides focus and inspiration.